So I have some happy news. My clients have been looking for a three-bedroom condo, and they really wanted to be in Park Slope. We found an apartment last week. They fell in love, and we now have an accepted offer and a pending contract. Hopefully, it gets signed in the next day or two. The apartment's absolutely gorgeous. 3 bedrooms, beautiful finishes, great configuration, great views, has outdoor space. The building's phenomenal. It's a great apartment, and they're super excited. It was really, really competitive. The open house was absolutely slammed. They were obviously really busy the entire week, and there were multiple bids. It was really competitive, and we won. So, what was the key to success? Well, anyone who is familiar with the Park Slope market knows that number one, there just aren't that many condos to begin with. There are way more co ops than there are condos. So, when a nice condo hits the market, it tends to get a lot of attention. Number two, 3-bedroom units of any kind, condo or co op, are always in high demand in Park Slope. So when a 3-bedroom unit hits the market, it gets a lot of attention and tends to be very competitive. So when a 3-bedroom condo hits the market, it can turn into a very competitive situation really quickly. So why did we win when others didn't? Of course, our offer was really strong, but there were other strong offers. Of course, the offer was presented in a professional manner. I like to think my offers are really pretty, but that wasn't just it. The key here really was preparation. When I first started working with buyers, I spent a lot of time preparing them for what they're walking into. This is a really, really competitive environment, especially in neighborhoods like Park Slope, especially when you're dealing with 3-bedroom condos, which are always in high demand. It's a competitive environment, and I spent a lot of time preparing them for that, preparing them for how fast they're going to have to move if they're fortunate enough to have their offer accepted. We had our team lined up early on in the process, a top real estate attorney engaged. We had a pre-approval from a top reputable mortgage broker who would give their offer credibility. I knew they were going to want a home inspection. I knew which of my home inspectors were in town and available. We were prepared. So that way, when we walked in the door, we didn't have to hesitate. We were able to act decisively and show the seller that we were serious about buying this apartment. And I really think that was the key to success in this situation. A real estate coach once told me, real estate is a full combat sport. I kind of love that. And it's definitely the case with some of these ultra competitive Brooklyn neighborhoods. And it certainly was the case here with the situation I just described. You have to take the time to prepare. There's so many things that you cannot control in New York City real estate, but you can control how prepared you are. And smart buyers and good agents will take the time to do that.